Good morning from Benedict's Pond. We're getting our stuff ready. It is Halloween. It's looking like a good day. Up a little earlier than normal. View of the lake is quite nice. Gotta get some coffee and breakfast and start packing. Blue Plate, it's already got his stuff together. And we're at a nice public facility with a beach and a boat drop and bathrooms when the season's open. Some nice amenities, picnic tables, grills, waterfall. It's nice. Nice day, October 31st today. Happy Halloween, everybody. Whoa. Have a great day. I'll catch up. Pulling out. Well, check it out. Not only is it van accessible, but there's a payphone. A payphone. Go figure. That's awesome. Nice tent sites up on top of the hill. When it's open and it's on season, I'm sure this little ranger station will be open with somebody there. But right now it's closed, campground closed, but power is working here and power is working on the side, and we thank you. We thank you for that power. Massachusetts, thank you so much. Department of National Resources, and I'm not sure if you can see, but there's a privy there. And today is Halloween. Sorry, it's probably Christmas by the time you're seeing this. It is what it is. Oh, caution, there's bees. We didn't see any. There's the boat ramp and pay for parking, I think, to stay over if you're gonna park. I think you gotta pay, but I'm not sure. That's what that station looks like. And the campground's closed, so there's that. But now we're getting back on the pond loop trail. It's about a 0.4 back to the app trail. Yep, here we go. Cheers. Okay, before I forget to talk about it, down at the pond yesterday, there was a bike rider and his son riding by. And they stopped to see Blue Plate while I was setting up my stuff. And Blue Plate dropped one of his golden thumb hints. Got any beers in the truck? Well, last night we were setting up camp and we had the campfire. We're watching the Two Towers. We started it. We finished The Hobbit yesterday, which was nice to watch again, you know, next to a campfire. Yeah, it was the Fellowship of the Ring, actually. And we were watching the campfire and making marshmallows and eating. And then it got dark. And then a truck comes pulling in kind of quick. And a dude comes right up the hill with a headlamp on. I'm like, all right, this is going to be the guy who tells us to leave. You know, the campground's closed. Yeah, his truck had the brake light reflecting on a rack that he had in the back of his pickup truck. So it looked like lights on the top of a forest ranger truck when he came in, it threw me off a little bit. But guy comes up to the campsite and, hey, what's happening? And it's the bike rider from earlier. And he dropped his son off and his wife was taking a shower and he lives 10 minutes away or whatever. And he says, you want a beer? He drops off a beer, another beer, and another beer. He didn't do it all at once. He had them in his pockets, and he had also almond Hershey bars, awesome, and a big old hunk of sopressata, which is fantastic, and just a great conversation. And he was inspired by us and the journey, and that was kind of cool too. And his wife had no idea he left. Because he took off. He's like, yeah, I got to go talk to these guys. Because, you know, it's bugging him. I can tell he's got the bug. So, Rip, thank you. Thank you so much for being a trail angel. Now, being a trail angel is probably the easy part, I'm guessing, and the fun part. But I think you can do it, man. And I hope your son peels away from the video games and decides as he gets a little bit older that he wants to do it with you, because I think about my son daily. I think there's something happening here with Blue Plate, that he's like my proxy son for my journey when my son can't be here. So now we're back on the app trail. Here we go. But Rip, thanks. Much appreciated. I hope you get the message. Have a great one, and good luck on your hike, buddy. We climbed down to the road. Caution, they've been not been made aware. So they're gonna fly by. So you gotta look, because they're not looking. We're looking, nobody's coming. I'm good. That was close. So we got a sand, mud, silt combination coming off the hill today to the lowlands. Across the low-lying and quite weathered puncheons, we see on the horizon a Blue Plate special cresting the hill above the wetland. Notice his graceful hiking motion and how he gazes to look at where the next foot location that is safe might be. At this time, he doesn't need to use his accessory pole. He's free forming across the mud and roots. What an amazing sight. And to our west here, if we're indeed hiking south at the moment, which I'm not sure if we are, we see an electric fence. And it would be to my right. Yeah. More than likely a landowner's livestock fence. Yes, I note the electric nature of the fence, because I had a wonderful girlfriend once who had goats, and she had fence. And I liked those goats, they were cool. Woo. Oh yeah, that's a ways down.
Yeah, it is.
Wow, that reminds me of Mahoosuc Notch without the boulders.
Yep.
How cool. Super deep chasm between the rocks. Just broken and pulled apart, giant. I mean, just from a relative perspective, we got Blue Plate up there. And huge.
Oh, wow. That's a long way down.
That's a long way down.
Woo.
Yeah. This is a freak out kind of place. You don't want to go too close to the edge here, that's for sure. I bet you somebody knows how to climb this thing like a jackrabbit. Or maybe it was the Indians' place to hang out and when it was too hot in the summer. Very cool. Big old notch.
Yeah, I'd be climbing all down.
Notch Canyon. What's it called?
Ice Gulch.
Ice Gulch. Ice Gulch. There you go. Massachusetts. Neat.
On a 60-degree day.
On a 60-degree day and October 31st. Tomorrow's November 1st. I can't believe it. Got to get my button gear. I was supposed to be home in September. October, November. Woo! Jeez, got a month behind already, buddy. Makes sense. Having too much fun. Woo!
Reminds me of New Hampshire.
Little bit.
Like New Hampshire. Although New Hampshire was significantly colder.
It was higher elevation. Now we got nice rock formations at lower elevations. Makes for a little better comfort at night. We're gonna have a great night's sleeping this week from
Oh man, there's a high of 70.
highest 70 this week in November in Massachusetts. And
20 miles from the border.
we're 20 miles from the border, so we won't get there today, but we'll get there tomorrow. Yep.
We'll be there tomorrow.
So yeah, hopping rocks, checking out cliffs, enjoying the sun and the moss and the trees and the leaves. Very cool. From up behind you to the trail to down below you.
That's a deep ravine.
You're walking on the side of a ravine. Pretty cool. I like it. Makes for an interesting hike. Beautiful.
Pretty sure that's a trail
I think the trail goes right up in between there, brother.
That's cool. Rock climbing.
It's a staircase across the ridge line. There you go.
Watch your head here. Oh, and your pack. That was awkward.
Yeah, that's exactly the way it was climbing up, well, not exactly, it was way worse. Climbing up Katahdin on that one rock. Climbing over a boulder like this with a cliff behind you. That was scary. I'm glad I didn't go back down that way.
spawn.
Nice. This is where we were trying to make it to last night, Tom Leonard shelter, but we didn't make it.
But we had some nicer amenities.
Yeah, we had nicer amenities.
Beer.
And beer. And Rip. Trail
What
Angel.
a great guy.
Yep.
We're going to see him on the trail in a couple years.
Yeah, right?
Oh, the shelter's right there.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, nice. That's in 88. Sophomore in college. Tom Leonard shelter. Oop. Oh, nice little drawing.
Lunchtime. Snack time.
Snack. Beautiful shelter. I love this design.
Me too.
Yep. Here's the shelter. Down the hill. Yep. We stop in for a snack. Now it's time to go. Gotta get up there. Okay. Okay, so the scoop is Gore-Tex good to keep the water out, but it's also good to keep the moisture in. And I kind of knew this going into these shoes. I kind of knew I shouldn't have did what I did, but I did what I did, hoping that I would still get some kind of ventilation. The truth of the matter is my socks are dampening. They're getting damp too early in the day, and they're hot. And that's creating hot spots for me with these shoes. And I really can't have sweaty feet is more dangerous. Hot spots and sweaty feet are more dangerous on this trail than staying dry, than Gore-Tex. Yeah, and more dangerous than bears. Thanks, Blue Plate. More dangerous than bears. Love it. So he's right. This is the most important thing that you pretty much have out on this trail is these shoes. And I got the newest shoes, and I was totally psyched, and they're totally nice looking, and I like wearing them, but they're not working out for the miles with the ventilation, because once I start going, these guys heat up, and honestly, it's a problem that's causing me uncomfort, and I'm not here for uncomfortability. So I'm hoping maybe Great Barrington has another shoe store I can drop another $200 on Ultras. Thanks, Ultra. Man, would I love to get a free pair of shoes from you for this. I spent quite a bit on your shoes this year. Most of my savings. So thanks. And yeah, think of me if you're giving away a free pair of Olympus 5s. I'll take them. Mini gorge. Look at there. How cool is that? creek up there. It's a spring. It's a nice looking one too. Nice and clear. And then zoom. Goes way down in between rocks. It's cool. And down there, it's kind of a deep pool and it keeps going down. Nice.